Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 25th day of September, I'd like to welcome you over to AppMex so we can show you where those spot prices ended the week. But before that, going to welcome you over to a good Sunday morning to you, number 241. That's going to happen at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. That's less than 2 hours from now. And then 5 a.m. Pacific Time. That's for all you early birds out there on the West Coast. Now, let's head over here to AppMex. Looks like gold was down bigly. Actually, all of them were down, especially platinum. Wow. So it looks like gold ended the week at 1654.70, silver at 1914. Wow, that's amazing. It really is actually. I thought it might be 18 at least. Now platinum ended the week at 871.60 and palladium at 2106 even Steven. That's incredible. Really, I think all the commodities got hammered last week. Now let's head over here to the United States mints. And would you look at that, man? 2023 is going to be fantastic. And I still believe that in 3, maybe 4 short months, we're going to be able to buy some of those. Yes, indeed. Now let's over here at the mint schedule. And tomorrow's date is the 26th of September. And that means the United States Coast Guard silver medal 1-ounce version is coming out. And that's tomorrow. Let's go ahead and go to the particulars. It says here United States Coast Guard silver medal 1-ounce. And it's interesting, they didn't line up the buy it now tab with the subscription. Yeah, I said it right. Subscription tab. Because I've been saying enrollments this whole time. It's really tough switching over, but I think I can. Now, this product's going to be $65. It's going to come out tomorrow at noontime. And there should be probably about 15,000 of these available for sale. And will it be unavailable right away? I don't know. But I imagine a big chunk of them will be gone within the first hour or two, leaving only just maybe 1,500 available for the next day or the following day, much like the first installment of the United States Air Force medal. Yeah. All right. No mintage limit, no product limit, which means they could mint this thing going forward for a millennia. Okay, it could be ongoing forever because there's no date on it, and it is a medal and part of the medal program. And I got a really cool thing to show you about the United States medals here, and actually a couple of things. That's why we're doing this here today. Now it says here this medal is let me go to the description here. The Obver's Heads design depicts a Coast Guard national security cutter at full throttle, and if you've ever been to foreign countries and their waters, you'll see that these Coast Guard folks are all over the world. They're incredible. They really get around. Now, it says here it's speeding head on toward the viewer. The inscriptions, U.S. Coast Guard and the Coast Guard model, Semper Paratus, always ready, are arced around the upper border. The hull number identifies the cutter Hamilton, named for Alexander Hamilton. The reverse tails design depicts 2 iconic symbols of the Coast Guard, a life preserver ring and the racing stripe mark, which is found on almost all Coast Guard craft. You know, the one that's at the bottom on the bow facing upwards and forward. The racing stripes are depicted with heraldic hatching tradition to indicate color with horizontal lines indicating the color blue and vertical lines indicating red. The Coast Guard emblem, which is part of the racing stripe mark, is also on the center inscribed into the life preserver ring. And I guess, no, in the preserver ring are the Coast Guard's core values: honor, respect, and devotion to duty. And if you know, and if you don't know, either way, maritime colors, flags, and all that. I mean, they could tell a story without even telling any words. It's the most incredible communication system probably ever devised. Maritime, it blows your mind. So much to it, and that would be a really cool video to watch, actually. Now, here we go. This is the specifications for this particular item. It is matte finish. It's 3/9 fine silver. It weighs 1 troy ounce. Diameter 1.598 inches. That's really important. Remember that. 15898. Okay. Plain edge. No mint mark, no privy mark, and there's no date on it, right? Let's go here to, well, it's kind of exciting. I got to show you this. Here we go. Bam. Now, if you're not enrolled for this, this is the enrollments, okay? And these are just 4 of the ones that have come out already, because next year we have the United States Army and the United States Space Force, okay? That's going to be a total of 6 for this particular Armed Forces medal set. It's going to be incredible too. Now, these are $65 approximately for the enrollment because they could go up next year. And next year's is the Armed Forces 1-ounce silver medal, and that's the Navy, and that will ship next year. And then following that, you have the United States Marine Corps. And it begs the question, will the following 2 medals for the Army and the Space Force also be released in 2023? All right, so that's pretty cool. And it says here there's no mintage limit, no product limit, no household order limit, and 1 set shipped per year per subscription. And that makes sense. That's 1 subscription, and you could probably add as many as you like, I would imagine. So let's keep on keeping on. I got to show you some really cool stuff. Now, There's a gentleman that listens to us in the morning on our live stream, Silver Gator, and he has a friend who's come up with the most amazing 1 ounce military metal display plaque. It's $78. Okay, you can do these: poplar, red oak, walnut, hard maple, mahogany. Rearrange the symbols, yes or no. Airtight case size, 44 millimeter, 48 millimeter. And would you look at that? These are laser engraved, folks. There's the Marine Corps one. There's the Army. We got over here the Department of the Navy. I mean, it's just incredible. What is that? The Air Force, and then the Space Force, as well as the Coast Guard medal. Isn't that cool? Now, it says here expected ship date November 26th to the 30th. No charge until pre-order ships. That's just how the Mint does it. Also, free cancellation anytime. Why? Don't know what that means. That must be impressive. Otherwise, wouldn't have said it. Now, this is a pre-order item. Orders are expected to begin shipping in late November. I guess order early to guarantee yours before Christmas. And I'm going to be taking a photograph of the early preliminary one that I have. I just got to show it to you. It's the most amazing thing. I can't wait to share it. And I wanted to put more medals in there before I share it, but I think I'm ready because I have about half of them now. Now, it says here, we're happy to announce a new item. A military branch-themed plaque for your unique collectible coins includes a stand matching the color of the wood that you order. Friends of ours collect these limited edition silver coins, and they wanted a special laser engraved plaque to showcase them. So, of course, with their input, we put together a pentagon design to perfectly slot the standard coin cases as well as non-standard cases. We liked it so much we wanted to offer it to you as well, and you can find their YouTube channels listed below if you want to learn more about these types of coins. And they're Silver Gators and yours truly. Now, isn't that fantastic? Very cool item. Now, keep on keeping on. Look at this. Now, we're over here at the military medals, and it seems the United States Mint just recently dropped, yes, indeed, a U.S. Air Force bronze medal. And would you look at the difference here? Actually, the bronze seems to pop a little bit more of the detail than the silver one does, and that is $20. And here it is, collect or share U.S. Air Force bronze medal. And I would imagine since they're doing this one, they're probably going to be following it up with the additional 5 featuring, the Navy, the Coast Guard. I'm trying to put them in order. The Marines, Army, and the Space Force. I hope I said all the remaining 5. Now, no mintage limit, no product limit, just like the others. All right. And it is perfect gift for military or history buffs, or even, I would imagine, if your husband or a family member is a recruiter, well, these would probably look pretty cool on their desk, or maybe even on the wall with that plaque. Now, check this out. I wanted to show you the specifications for this. Bam, right there, 1.50 inches. So I was thinking, maybe, just maybe, we could put these in that particular display plaque. Well, let's compare and contrast here. So I'll go to I think I already showed you. Let's go to the specs here. No, it wasn't specs on that one. It's here. There we go. 1.598 inches, 40.60 millimeters. So I was showing you there, the specs on that, 1.5. So it's just a hair over, it seems like. These may fit in there. They may not. I'm not sure. But one thing I know is that the United States bronze medals, they do not ship in an airtight. They just come in a little plastic bag. So that may or may not work for that plaque. But that'd be cool, though. And what do you think? Are you into the bronze medal? Would you buy the bronze medal? And I mean, like I said, it's only 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, So, yeah, probably the size of a block of cheese going if you hold it sideways. So that's pretty cool, I thought. And one last thing. If you are into the United States Air Force 1-ounce silver medal, it is still available, okay? And like I said, I think they're going to have this program going forward. And that's actually, if you compare and contrast it to the 2.5 ounce medal, I think that one's going to be the one that will not be reissued. And I think this one will be reissued over and over and over again. But, okay, this is the big question here. Would the United States Mint have a subscription for something that was ongoing? I mean, why would they, right? It doesn't make sense. A lot of questions about this particular program for the 1-ounce silver medal. Okay. Will it go forward in the future? Not sure. Now, let's go over to those plus ones today. Now, this is a great joke. I almost want to get a T-shirt for this. It says here, "Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems." Yeah. Thought that was really funny. I don't know. Here we go. There's another one here. This is kind of a really big deal. And going forward or looking backwards, either way you want to look at it, this is super duper important to all of us because let's face it, we all have that emotion, don't we? But this just puts it into perspective, because holding on to anger is like holding on to an anchor and jumping into the ocean. If you don't let it go, well, things might not work out too well for you. Now over here to 95.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Everybody Plays the Fool by The Main Ingredient. So I guess I want to say today that, just don't take everything so seriously, and be happy, help other people. And if they lean on you, and if they ask to lean on you, that's not such a bad thing, is it? Yeah. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker.